Man, the stream is popping off and it hasn't even started. Look at all you guys. Look at all 140 plus of you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys ready to get this thing going? Got some giveaways today. We got some other fun stuff. I know I'm not on camera. I'm waiting for you to be like, you're not on camera. You didn't switch it over. Oh, I know. I'm aware. Let's go. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to the stream, folks. Woo! So I wasn't going to stream today, but I have spent a good chunk of the day trying to find something interesting news-wise to talk about, and there's nothing. Now, I have a non-news editorial style video in the works, but it's not going to be ready to go for today. I need to do some more research into it. Hopefully I'll have that ready to go up on Christmas Eve morning. That's what I'm hoping. I do celebrate Christmas, so I'm not afraid to use the words Merry effing Christmas, everyone. So, yeah. I mean, if you don't celebrate Christmas, you celebrate some other holidays out there. If you don't celebrate holidays at all, that's all right. It's all personal choices, beliefs, all that jazz. You guys do you. But I'm here, and I decided, you know what? For the holidays, it's been a while. I have not done this in a while. It's been probably over a month. Might as well do some eShop gift card giveaways. There'll be multiple giveaways throughout the stream. They will be of varying values. Obviously, some of them at the lowest value of $5, some of them at some higher values. I don't think I'm going to quite go all the way up to the $100 one, but we'll kind of see how the stream goes and if I decide to do that or not. There's a number of factors that go into play when I decide to do these giveaways, including a big giveaway we're going to be doing in January. Do not forget, folks, we are giving away a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X, or a Nintendo Switch next month. So our old 50K giveaway was pushed back into January due to all that We Are Not Bots YouTube wage theft thing that nailed my channel and jacked, $4,000 or so. That's largely why the giveaways have really slowed down, because I had to be like, all right, we don't really have that revenue coming in that was expected. So even though I paid for all the prior giveaways out of my own pocket, it's like hey, I was going to be replenished, and my kids are about to run in here. So 1 second. My children are awesome, but sometimes they don't know when to leave dad alone. Oh, maybe they're not going to come in here. Maybe they're just playing in the other room. Oh, here they come. Kids. He's not letting me watch him play Switch. Yeah, that's right. My son's playing Switch right now. So how you guys doing? You know what? Let's just start off right away with the giveaway. Why not? Before I do it, I want to shout out to Stare at Me for the $10 Canadian super chat. I know he dipped out, and I already said thanks to him in the chat. But thank you so much for that. If you happen to still be around, I know you said you couldn't stick by, but thank you so much. And to anyone else who decides to donate or super chat and all that jazz for the holidays, I greatly appreciate it. My family greatly appreciates it. I have 3 children and all that jazz, and I'm trying my best to give everyone a Merry Christmas, including some of you guys out there. Obviously, I don't expect too many super chats and donations from a stream full of people trying to get money for free for their Nintendo Switches and 3DSs or whatever else you guys are using them. Maybe using them on Wii U. I have no idea what you're going to use these cards on. They work on every Nintendo system that it currently accepts eShop codes. All right, so let's just start off with a $5 code. Just a quick, simple $5 one to kick off the stream. To enter, I am going to type something into the chat. All right? It'll basically say something like, this is not, this is just an example so you guys know how this is going to work. I'm going to type something into the chat. It's going to say, type this, and you need to type it exactly as it's written to enter. And then I'm eventually going to put something in the chat that says, entries end here. All right? That's going to be the entry list. You can only enter one time. So spamming the entry doesn't do anything to help you win. All right? Just want you to know, it does not help you win. Only entering one time. In fact, I think I have it set to if you enter multiple times, it'll delete your entry. So, I don't know if that's working, but it's supposed to be working. Either way, it's a bot I'm using for this that's scanning the chat and getting all the entries. Only enter once. So we're going to do a $5 gift card giveaway just to kick off the stream. and then we'll take some questions and get chatting because it is a Q&A as well. I don't know. I said my last live stream might be the last one before Christmas. So then we did this one. The fact I'm doing giveaways in this one means I don't really plan to live stream again. But who knows? If we keep having like no news all week, content all week might just be live streams. So beats me. It will be case sensitive. As I said, you need to type it exactly as I do it. We're gonna kick this off here. Let me get this started here. Enter. I gotta make sure I type it correctly so the bot picks up the start and end here. Enter to win. All right. All right. All right. I am doing this, and you guys ready? Starts. All right. All right, this is just for a quick $5 one. We'll do others throughout the stream. I'll probably end the stream with the biggest one I plan to give away. But we'll start with the smallest. Maybe we'll work our way up the chain as we go. There's those entries rolling in. I'll give you guys here, a few minutes to enter. Now, for the rest of the stream, this is a Q&A. So you can @ me in the chat to ask your questions. Obviously, you can super chat or donate, and that'll get your questions to the top of the pile. For every donation, in fact, I need to do this right now. For that $10 super chat we did earlier, we do shots because, you know what? It's the holidays, and let's just be honest, I do this anyways on a lot of my live streams, so why not? Also, I don't have any chasers on me right now. I stepped on the scale today. I haven't stepped on the scale in a little bit because I've been breaking my diet a little bit for the holidays. I'm somehow down 3 pounds. Again, my weight loss regimen with my workouts and my diet is really working. So I can't wait, guys. There's going to be a time I'm going to stand up on live stream. I'm going to turn sideways, and you guys are going to be like, holy crap, Nate is skinny. And I can't wait. That's happening sometime in 2021, and I'm really excited to get there. However, bad news is it does sound like I might have another hernia. I got hit in the stomach really hard a few days ago, and the pain hasn't gone away. Last time that happened, I had a hernia, so we'll see what happens with that. I got to go to the doctor and get that all checked out. But all right. And boom. Entries have ended. All right. I already did the entry end command in the chat. Entries have ended. You guys can stop putting it in. If you didn't get your entries in, sorry. If you were spamming, guess what? It probably disqualified you. At least it was supposed to disqualify you. I know a few people like Connor Weller. I can tell you right now that you will not win. I could see that you were spamming like crazy. I said to enter one time. So thank you to all of the people that actually only did it once. I see Eric Sosa did it more than once. I mean, I could just call you guys out. Do not enter more than once. It disqualifies your entry. So just going through, just do the quick glances. There's some other examples of people that were spamming that shouldn't have been spamming. Again, I said to only enter a single time. All right. So there's a lot of people that were spamming over and over again. Oh boy. All right. Should we hit the randomizer and see who got it? Shall we do it? Bada bing, bada boom, clicky clicky. Let's go. Congratulations to Sun Deep L. I will @ you in the chat. Congrats at Sun Deep L. All right. Please contact me on Twitter. My DMs are open. At Ninty Prime or privately on our Discord server. I will put a link to that. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna grab a link to the Discord server right now in case any of you guys want to join. Let me nab a quick link. You guys then can come in and whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Sometimes I forget how to invite people. There we go. Not a new channel. I want to. There it is. Create an invite. Got it. All right, we're going to make sure your invite link expires. I don't really care if this invite link expires. It's good. It's just temporary for today. Our Discord server. All right. So congrats, man. Hit me up, and I will get you your code now. Of note, some people will be getting their codes tomorrow versus today. It's just kind of a paycheck delay situation. I've already been paid out by YouTube, so I am using a bunch of my YouTube revenue today from last month to pay for these giveaways. So I literally already have the receipt and the pending transaction in my bank. It just has to, do the whole clear the bank. And I'm pretty sure my small check can clear Google's bank. So I'm not too worried about it. So some people will get it today. Some people will get it tomorrow. Just being completely open and honest about that fact. All right. Let me get caught up to the bottom of the chat here. There's no way in heck I can read every chat. If I don't get to your questions today in the Q&A section, I apologize. I literally am not going to be able to get to every single question. Also, if you are DMing me on Twitter and or Discord to claim your prize, note I will message you back immediately after the end of the stream. And we'll talk about how you can obviously prove that you are the person who won, all that jazz. In fact, I'm going to keep a running log here as well on my end, just so I know exactly who won here. So we got Sundeep L with the $5 here. Put this in a note. All right, so I got that written down too. So I also, in case I go crazy and give away like 30 cards today, I actually know what happened. All right. Can you pin the giveaway password next time? I had to scroll past so many spammers to find it. Well, I mean, Mr. Combustible Lemon, why were you scrolling past them to find it? They were inputting the password in. They were saying what you were supposed to say. Like, that's why they were spamming it. Now, again, don't enter more than once, folks. It will end up booting your entry out of the program. At least it's supposed to. Some people I can note just from a quick look, oh, you spammed like 10 times right on my screen. Like, I'm not gonna let you in. All right, let's get to some questions now. The Q&A here. What's your opinion on VR? I think VR is neat. I thought it was kind of gimmicky until Half-Life Alyx happened. Now I think VR is great. I would say it'll never be super hyper popular, but I do think VR is definitely a viable avenue of gaming that provides a different experience than you can get anywhere else. I still am not super into it, but Half-Life Alyx was a really neat experience for the little tiny bit I tried it out at a friend's house. Any success in getting a PS5? That goes out to anyone here. Sixto Cortez Castaneda? No. But to be fair, I'm not attempting to purchase a PS5 until late January or early February. And no, I'm not waiting on like those stimulus checks that are coming or anything like that. Because supposedly we might be getting those in a couple weeks if the bill passes on Monday. I don't know. I'm not waiting on that. That money is actually going towards something else. That's personal life related. But I do have, obviously I'm still taking donations if people want to help me get a PS5 sooner, but I will have the money to buy it for myself in January, just like I'll have the money to do the giveaway for it. So that's when we'll be taking care of that, hopefully by the end of January or early February, because the giveaway winner takes precedent on, whether they want a PS5 Series X or a Switch. They take precedent over me buying the system for myself. After that giveaway, then, whatever. Also, we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And I talked this over with my significant other. I needed to, clear this with her, make sure it was okay. We have decided that, if you guys remember, I originally had a goal to reach 100,000 subscribers by January 1st. And we would do a $1,000 worth of gaming giveaway with like 100 winners. at least $1,000 in value of gaming stuff given away, whether it's indie games or AAA games or accessories or consoles, controllers, all that jazz. Anything I can get my hands on or spend my hard-earned cash on. And obviously, it's clear we're not going to hit, we're not going to gain, what do I need, 38,000, whatever, new subscribers in like a week. 2 weeks. That's not realistic at this point. However, I've decided to extend that 100,000, that road to 100K giveaway goal to just be anytime we get 100K if it happens sometime in 2021. So basically, if we end up getting 100,000 subscribers at any point next year, I will then do a $1,000 plus gaming giveaway of a whole bunch of stuff. So stay tuned for that. The closer we get to it, I'm going to start grabbing some partners, some contacts I have to get some accessories sent to my house or in-house, or at least an example accessory. I might have some of them on hand because I have some other people that have sent me some stuff in the past that I can maybe throw into the giveaway. But I'm gonna reach out to some partners. I'm gonna be using some of my own money as well. We're gonna make this happen and make it be the biggest celebration in Nintendo Prime history, at least until we get to like 500,000. If we ever get to that big, I'm not presumptuous to think we'll even get to 100,000. But if we do, I plan to do the biggest giveaway I've ever done, and I'm gonna have a lot of the stuff on hand already to like literally show you guys during the stream and just start, getting those shipping labels ready to go and getting that crap out in the mail the next day. So it's gonna be fantastic. I'm planning to have that giveaway be open mostly worldwide. There will be obviously certain items that I can't send or can't get. Like, it's gonna be really hard to send. Sometimes sending consoles to other countries is very difficult to pull off with customs, and buying it even locally there can be an issue sometimes. There's a lot of logistics, but we'll do our best to figure it out as we go here, especially if I end up getting some sponsors for it that can help along with some of that international shipping. But we'll worry about that if we get closer to 100,000. Let's see here. Six Door Cortes, it says, wait, you already answered that one. Immortal Phoenix Rising is $39.99 right now, which, by the way, Immortal Phoenix Rising is amazing. I paid full $60 for it on launch day. The game's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love Immortals Phoenix Rising. I can't suggest that enough. I don't care what platform you play it on. Play it on Google Stadia for all I care. The game is amazing. Amazing. Even on Switch, which, yes, is the worst version. Oh, my God. It translates so well to Switch. It is such a good game, dude. Immortals Phoenix Rising is legit. It might be Ubisoft's best game this year. And I'm saying something because I got like Assassin's Creed Valhalla right here for Series X, and like this is a really good game too. But I think I like Phoenix Rising even more than Valhalla. So, is that a beat 'em up shirt? Yep, that is a beat 'em ups shirt. What other YouTubers do I follow and recommend? Says Donovan Ellis. Well, obviously beat 'em ups. One of my favorite YouTubers out there. Other ones that I regularly watch, I watch mostly tech channels. I don't watch a lot of video game channels. Like I follow a bunch, but I don't really check out their content. Like I don't really watch, like I'm subscribed to RGT85. Don't really watch his stuff. I'm subscribed to Dreamcast Guy. I don't really watch his stuff. Subscribed to Player Essence. I don't really watch his stuff. I catch a live stream here and there, but I don't really watch his regular content. Wolf Den. I like his stuff, but I only catch one video a month or so. There's a bunch of places I follow, but I don't really watch much of. Game Explain, another example. Switch Force, another example. Like I follow all these channels, but I don't really watch their video content. And there's a reason I don't really check out. Like how do you not watch their content? Because the time I have to watch their content, I'm making content. A general tip I always have for anybody who is, in this space is if you're a content creator, spend more time making your content than you do watching other people's content. So, yeah, I catch a spare video from all these places here and there, but I spend more time making content than I do watching it. If I spent, more time watching than making, then I would probably slowly end up making less and less and less content. This live stream wouldn't even happen. I could continue. Like I was watching a YouTube video before this live stream, like on ESPN or whatever, just like a sports highlight video. And if I just wanted to keep watching content, I would just not be doing the stream. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you got to find that balance. And the balance for me is, as a content creator, I want to spend my free time making the content rather than consuming that content. It doesn't mean I don't consume content sometimes over the weekend, right? Like, I didn't put out any videos. I was busy helping my fiance with her college finals, and I, watched some Netflix stuff. But like, when it comes to the time that I have available to sit down in this office, I'm going to use it to try to produce content. Where's the link to the Discord? That's the link to the Discord. Remember to @ me in the chat if you want to ask me questions. Damian Fry says, "What's your favorite movie?" That's a very good question. What is my favorite movie right now? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. No. You know what? It's Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I was about to say something that would sound more embarrassing because it is one of my favorites, and it was my favorite as like a little kid. A Walk to Remember. I know. Like Mandy Moore and leukemia and cute story, and it's supposed to be a chick flick, but like, dude, I really still like that movie to this day. But Monty Python and the Holy Grail has been my top movie for quite some time now, and it's probably going to stay at the top for quite some time. Nothing quite like it. I like all the Monty Python movies, by the way. Can you pin the link, please? Pin the Discord link? Sure. You can follow on Discord here. Sure. Helps if I don't have a typo before I send this out, since I'm going to pin this. So, again, I apologize if I can't get to every question. I will do my best to get to as many as I can before we do another giveaway. Let's see here. What's my favorite retro game? Depends on what you consider retro. Pong. I don't consider games I grew up with retro, but technically, games I grew up with are retro. It's Secret of Mana, which it also happens to be my second favorite game of all time. How's my day been? Busy. Homeschool day for my kids. Busy. You should watch Alice in Borderland on Netflix. I might check it out, no face. Do you think Cyberpunk 2077 will come to Switch Pro? No. Cyberpunk 2077 can't even run on the PlayStation 4, and we're starting to talk about Switch Pro. The only way we're getting it is streaming service. If we get a streaming version of it on Switch, that is the only way we're getting Cyberpunk, which, by the way, would probably be the only way I'd consider playing it on Switch, given how really bad it runs on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I wouldn't even consider playing it on any Switch unless it was a streaming version. Because believe it or not, the Google Stadia version is the best version of the game. Because it's now come out, the PC version, which was the best, now has a major save state issue. So if you save the game too often, it'll delete your save file. Doesn't happen on Google Stadia. So right now, the Google Stadia version of Cyberpunk 2077 is the only version of the game to not be completely messed up in some way. Good job. So that's the only way I would play it on Switch, is if there was a streaming version. Have I ever played Hollow Knight? Absolutely. And I've played the Hollow Knight game, Silk Song, that isn't even out yet. 2 years ago at E3. Played it for like an hour, and you guys still can't play it. We got a $2 super chat popping off here from, I'm sorry, correct. It's a $2 sticker from the Ninja N 2015. Thank you so much for that. I get a little half shotty in for you guys, a little half cap shotty of some UV red. You know, red for the holidays, or it's just because it's the only alcohol in my house right now. I don't restock very often, so. All right. Do I plan to stream on Twitch more frequently in the future? Yes. So we have a link to my Twitch down in the description. I do plan to stream more often there, particularly game streams. Once I'm back in the flow with getting out my daily content, I plan to do some unwind. They're basically going to be where I unwind, right? Where I actually sit down and just play games. I'm just going to unwind. I'm not going to have a specific schedule. It's just going to be when I have time to unwind and whatever game I feel like playing at the time. Maybe it's Immortals. Maybe it's Breath of the Wild. Maybe it's, a Mario Kart tournament. Maybe we do some Madden or some NBA 2K. We play some Xbox games. We play some PC games and do, World of Warcraft Shadowlands. I'm not necessarily trying to grow the channel with like a specific game. Like, oh, let me jump in and just play Among Us all the time. Let me jump in and just play Fortnite all the time. Sure, I'll probably play Among Us sometimes. I'll probably play Fortnite sometimes. But I'm not going to be like pigeonholed to, he's a Fortnite streamer. He's an Among Us streamer. He's a this streamer. He's a that streamer. No, I'm just a YouTuber that streams on Twitch to unwind and play some games. It's kind of where you can kind of find out that yeah, I'm a gamer just like you guys. I suck at games sometimes. I'm good at games sometimes. Just like everybody else. Do I play OG Xbox games? If so, what do you recommend collecting besides Halo and Crimson Sky? Oh, dude, Crimson Sky I played a lot on PC. The only OG Xbox game I probably even think about besides Halo now is NFL 2K5 because it's still to date the best NFL game ever made. Is there any requirements for the giveaway? Just be here. Should I buy Final Fantasy on Switch? Which one? There's a whole bunch of them on Switch. What is my opinion on AR? Not really that into it, although Mario Kart Live is pretty cool. Mario Kart Live is a neat use of AR. But I always think it's going to be kind of a gimmicky use. I don't think that we're ever going to see anything cool about it. I think someday there's going to be like glasses we can put on and then do AR. Like there's Google Glass. Like there's some concepts for it out there. It's just nothing that's popular and affordable. So I think someday that'll be a thing. But, kind of like you see in games like Cyberpunk, to be honest. But it'll probably be when I'm old and gray before something like that happens. In fact, I'm already getting some gray in my beard, so I guess it'll probably be after I die. Let's see here. Who do you want in Smash? Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. Always and forever. Who's your favorite DLC character so far? I assume you mean in Smash. Banjo-Kazooie. Opinion of Among Us for Switch. Haven't played it on Switch yet. In fact, the only thing I've ever played it on is my phone. So I haven't played it on Switch yet. I downloaded it on my phone like last week and finally gave it a try, and I kind of see why people like the game. So I'll probably eventually get it on Switch. I have no reason really not to. Let's see here. Should I get Final Fantasy VII on Switch? I mean, go for it. This is where people are going to revoke some gaming card. I grew up a Nintendo boy, never played Final Fantasy VII. Blasphemy, sin. I've had multiple opportunities to do it, including on Switch. Haven't done it yet. I'm going to be picking up a PlayStation 5, and I'll get the remaster, and I'll get all the parts of it when it comes out, and try to give it a try through there. I realize it's not the same as the original game. Very different from the original game. But that's how I'm choosing to experience it. I don't really have interest to go back in time and play classic games like some people do, even though I grew up on them. Like, when I go back and play games from my childhood, very few of them hold up as I'd rather play the old game versus new games. Very few of them. Secret of Mana is one of the few exceptions for me. But most games, I go back and play the old ones, and I'm like, I'm sitting here playing Super Mario Bros. 3. I'd rather play Super Mario Odyssey. That's just me. I grew up on these games. They're not as exciting to me as they once were. I feel like gaming's better today, is basically what I'm trying to say. Are there any new updates on the situation with YouTube screwing you over? The only update I have is YouTube is no longer screwing me over. As of, it was some week in November. I can't remember which exact date. YouTube stopped taking money away from my channel and started letting me make money again. Still don't know what happened. Still don't know why suddenly my views are real now, but they weren't for 2 months before then. I don't understand it. I can't explain it. YouTube does not do a very good job communicating. Clearly, it was a glitch in their system. They called it a glitch at first, then they said it's not a glitch, it's a new change that's working intentionally or working as intended. And if it's working as intended, then why am I able to make money now but I couldn't then? I don't understand it. I can't fathom what happened. All I could do is move on. I don't have the money to sue them, so I'm out $4,000. It is what it is. Gotta move on with my life. What about the AR glasses in Mario Kart Ride? I mean, those will probably be pretty cool, but that's like a ride situation at a theme park. I mean, that's always going to be pretty neat. I hope. I hope it's neat anyways. Despite all the things that happened in 2020, what is your view of the year now that it's over? Well, it's not over yet. Now that it's almost over, great year to be Nintendo. But I don't know. I think 2020 is different for everyone. I think all of us suffered in some way, but I think that's true every year. I think all of us had some positives this year, even if you can't think of any right now. Maybe you rediscovered a hobby or a passion you had. Maybe you reconnected with some family members over COVID that you haven't talked to in a long time because, they aren't always at the forefront of your thoughts, like grandparents or great-grandparents or, distant uncles or whatever that, maybe you just haven't talked to in a long time because, hey, you don't have the time. They don't have the time. And now you had all the time in the world to reconnect with family and make sure they're doing okay. maybe you got a chance to appreciate teachers more, since a lot of us had to homeschool our kids if you had children at some point this year, if not the entire year, which I had to do for most of the year. And I have 3 children in 3 different age groups homeschooled. Let me tell you, I have a whole new appreciation for the job of teachers. Let me tell you. So I don't know. It's not like, I'm not going to say 2020 is a great year. I'm not going to say it's like the worst year ever. It is for some, of course. Some people lost loved ones. I was fortunate, knock on wood, to not lose any loved ones this year. So I don't know, 2019 was a rough year for me. It's when I had my heart attack. I had the hernia. I had a lot of bad stuff happen in 2019. That was a rough year for me. This is not as rough a year for me personally, beyond homeschooling my kids. I didn't really suffer financially like some people did. Well, unless you count YouTube wage theft. That was a blow I did not want to happen. But Melee or Brawl, neither. Ultimate, done deal. Am I a fan of Xenoblade? I like the games, but I wouldn't call myself a fan. As for favorite characters, I mean, I have more experience with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 than any of the rest. So the only name that keeps popping in my mind is Rex. So I'm just going to stick with Rex, even though I know that's a really generic answer. Sorry. I know it's a generic answer. It's just the only one I can seem to remember right now. So I'm just going to go with that. Let's see here. With 3DS support being gone, I think the 25 year of Pokemon 2021 that will have a Pokemon collection with ports from old games can we get on Switch after the 3DS is gone? I have no idea. You need to see Mr. Pumpkin. Well, Mr. Pumpkin's in surgery in the other room, so yeah, I probably won't have him out today. Is there an arcade stick that you can connect directly into the Wii U? Yes. Just go on Amazon. You can find some. They might be expensive right now, though, but you can find some. There are some for Wii U. I just remember from back in the day. I didn't own one, but they do exist. What do I think of Rhythm Heaven? Really, really fun. All right, let me pop up to more recent chats here because there's so many questions coming in. Xenoblade 2 is great, no worries. Nia's great. Nia, yeah, that's another one. Nice. What do you think? I already answered that question. Did you hear about the new hinted banjo game? I heard a potential rumor that seems very flimsy about a new Banjo-Kazooie game. It doesn't seem to have enough weight behind it right now for me to talk about it, but I did hear the whispers floating out there when someone who I feel like has more weight and a better track record talks about it. If they talk about it, then we'll talk about it, because obviously I'm a big Banjo-Kazooie fan. You think streaming will take off on the Switch? Control seemed to run really well. Yeah, Control run really well depending on where you are and what your internet's like and how near you are to the servers. But Control, that's the same true of all streaming services. Control ran well. I would like to see a streaming service on Switch rather than individual games like xCloud or Luna from Amazon or something go on there. Individual game-wise, it kind of works like Google Stadia. It's better than nothing. So... Merry Christmas. Thanks. Only it's me, Read One. I see you, man. One of my regulars. Shout out. I see you. I know it's easy to get lost in the crowd. I think Crash will be announced for Smash with Crash 4 on Switch too. What do you think? That's possible. Crash 4 on Switch I think is inevitable. So, because we did get the collection, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get Crash 4. Are you a fan of Cruisin' series? The Cruisin' USA? Wish they would come back. Dude, I still see those games sometimes out at the arcades. We have a place called Action City near me, and at Action City they have a huge arcade, and I think there's a cruising game out there. If Ice Climbers had a new game on the Switch, what would you want to see? I don't really know. I didn't. Personal admittance, I did not play Ice Climbers growing up, so I have no idea. My only experience with Ice Climbers is in Smash. If you could take $10 million, but an unkillable snail that will kill you if you touch it appears and chases you for the rest of your life, would you take it? An unkillable snail, so I can't kill him. But you didn't say I can't trap him, so I will say yes. And then I will take, let's say it's $10 million tax-free. I will take $9 million of that money and turn around and donate it or set up something to help unfortunate kids in orphanages. Maybe even open a new orphanage. I have no idea. There's probably not enough money to open an orphanage, but I want to help out the youth that, everyone talks about, the racism and this and that, and there's a lot of issues out there, but, to me, the number one issue are abandoned kids. My fiance is one, so I have some personal experience with what that can do to a kid, and it's not good. Even some of the kids that grow up in foster care, there's a lot of really bad foster parents out there. Not all of them are bad, but there are a lot of bad ones that are just collecting a check. So I really want to do my best to really support the youth that just don't have really anyone there for them. So I would take most of the money and do that. The other $1 million, that's kind of where set aside, for kids' college funds. Set aside in case I die early, so my fiance can take care of herself. Maybe reinvest it a little bit just to kind of have a savings, because believe it or not, $1 million is not that much money on its own. It sounds like it's crazy. Even to me, oh man, I got $1 million in the bank. That's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but it can go like that. It can literally go like that. So, I'd probably get a new and better home if I can afford it, because I got to remember there's investments in the homes beyond the initial sale price. As an example, land taxes and stuff. You pay that no matter what, property tax. So there's just a lot of considerations there. But I'd probably use at least a mil just to kind of set my family up a bit better. But the rest of the money, I'm going out there to help people. That's always my goal with this channel too. I want this channel to blow up, so I can turn around and use the power of this channel to help as many people as possible. Some of it's just with these giveaways. Some of it's going to be through more charitable acts and soup kitchens and other things. I really want to help people. It's like a fundamental life goal of mine at this point, is to help people. So, yeah, obviously I want to be better off, but I also don't want to be rich and when I could help other people that can't even, haven't had food in their mouth for a month, Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. You're 13.8% more likely to die on your birthday. Why? Because people party too hard? What's your favorite Mario game? Super Mario Odyssey. Thoughts on the Dolphin emulator? It works. For those that want to use it, it works. Hey, Nate, happy holidays to you and your brothers. I don't have a brother. Oh, you're calling me brother one. You meant you and yours, brother. Yeah, I thought you were like, I don't have a brother. I have a sister. I don't have a brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate the happy holidays. Thanks for stopping by, Juan. Nice to see you. What do you think about GeForce Now? Dude, GeForce Now is great. Unfortunately, he has a lot of support pulled from it. All right, let's do another giveaway. I answered a bunch of questions. Let's go with another giveaway. Now, remember, you can only enter one time. If you spam your entries, you will most likely, it's ran by a bot, it'll most likely boot you out. All right? So, to enter, we're going to do another $5 one. To enter for a $5 eShop gift card, type out. Ooh, I got to change it. I can't use the same one. 1 second. All right. Type out. And it is case sensitive. All right. Ready, guys? There you go. It's in the chat. You guys can type it out. I will end it in a moment. So I'll give you guys, a moment. We're on that road to 100K, everyone. So why not make one of the giveaway codes? Road to 100K. Case sensitive, capital R, capital T, capital K. Road to 100K. Good luck. I know we can hit it in 2021. I know it. Oh no, we're on some stream lag. Stream lag. Stream lag. Is there stream lag? I don't even know. Feel like there's totally stream lag. Should check on my phone. Because the preview screen's lagging on my end. Maybe it's not lagging. Sorry, I'm texting. What you guys are entering here. All right. Oh, yeah, I was gonna see if the stream's actually lagging, or if it's just Oh, I didn't capitalize K. Did I really not capitalize K? I swore I did. Oh well. Small K. Man, I'm bad. All right. I'll pay more attention on the next one. All right, I'm just seeing if the stream's actually lagging. It might just be my preview screen. Sometimes the preview lags, but the actual stream isn't. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, the actual stream's not lagging. It's just my preview screen. So I'm gonna pause my preview screen since it's not working on my end, anyways. And I might do a quick refresh of the back end after this giveaway too. I think it started when the giveaway. All right, entries and now. All right, done. Done. Yeah, it's not lagging. It's not lagging. It's just my preview screen that's lagging, and I think it started because the chat's being spammed. All right, guys, we're done taking entries. You do not get any points. I said you enter one time. If you spammed it, you were disqualified or should have been disqualified. It's a bot running it. Sometimes the bot makes mistakes, so don't get mad at me if someone who spammed it wins. All right. I can see a few people who are spamming. Don't spam it, guys. Spamming it is not how you win. All right. Gonna click the button to see who wins. 1, 2, 3. Bam. All right, we have a winner. Our winner is Kyle Pelletier. Kyle Pelletier. Congrats. Hit me up on Twitter at Ninty Prime or through the pinned comment Discord link. Congrats, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to refresh my back end quick here. See if that fixes some of the lag on my end, not on your guys' end. It's kind of annoying watching the wheel constantly spin when I know the stream isn't lagging. It was clearly, yeah, there we go. It was clearly just from the spam in the chat. YouTube's like, we're gonna kill your video. All right. So as I said, I'm doing giveaways all throughout the stream, folks. All throughout the stream. All throughout the stream. Biggest giveaway will be at the end of the stream. And no, I'm not telling you how long the stream's going to be. There's a 99% chance you're getting scammed. That is so not true, normal human. How many people in the chat? Is there anyone in the chat who has previously won a giveaway? Is there anyone in the chat who's previously won my giveaways and gotten their stuff? I don't know if we have any former winners in the chat right now. Especially from September. Because if you go on my Twitter account and you go through the Twitter history, you will see receipts from the actual winners. Because I usually have them make a post publicly showing that they won. Corey. You just won. Yeah, I know, Sandeep. You just won. Yeah, I don't know if we have any of our previous winners here. Heck, maybe I can show you guys on screen. Hold on. Let me go to my DMs. Hold on. Let me go to... let me find... there's so many. I have so many DMs. Someone talking to me about... I'm trying to find. It's been a while since I've done giveaways. So 1 second. I'm grabbing Twitter. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's one for you guys. Let me show you a glance at my DMs. Sure. Not what I meant to do, but sure. So as you see, this was SSRCR85. Hey man, I just won that giveaway. Thank you. Hey, I'll get you the code. Ba-bam. There's the code. So if you didn't redeem it by now, so my giveaways are legit. That was one person. Let me see. You're like, oh, that's just one person. Congrats. What about others? Hold on. I've got others. 1 second. Try to find the one that I gave him a freaking Switch Lite. That's right. Because it's got images and everything proving that they got the Switch Lite from me. Even has my name on it and everything. Oh, here's another winner. Here's another winner right here. This is for a $20 eShop gift card. So, happens, man. Just like that. But, all right. What's my main in Smash? Probably Toon Link or Young Link. I'm a Zelda guy, so. So you guys can go ahead and ask more questions if you want. Yes, random selection is how the giveaways work. Man, it's funny how we lost like 50 viewers just like that. We were at like 200, and now like they just vanished. You know, there's more guys. There's more than one giveaway. So thank you for those that are sticking around. Like that's our second one we've done. Who knows how many more are coming? You know how bad it would be for a YouTuber of my stature to scam people? I would instantly lose all credibility, and my channel could get blacklisted by YouTube. It would be really bad. There's like actual dangers of scamming people when you're on YouTube. They're not like the olden days. In the old days of yesteryear, you used to be able to like say anything you want on YouTube and never get punished. They're not like that anymore. You can get reported, and when they investigate the report and they see that you're scamming, bye-bye YouTube channel. Just like that. You know, it's a huge risk to scam people. Huge risk. You can lose everything. So, do I like waffles? Absolutely. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I have no idea. How about 10 bushels of sticks? Yes, just sticks. Because I don't imagine they have super strong arms. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do have really strong arms. What's your favorite Pokemon? It's not Swampert. Nice try, though. Mr. Combustible Lemon. It's Charizard. He's been my favorite since I was a kid. He's a dragon. That's all I need. I know those other dragons. Charizard, just the OG, man. OG for me, anyways. Thoughts on Breath of the Wild 2? My most hyped game of all time? Don't really have much to say until we get more information. I have some theories of how Age of Calamity might in some way connect to it. Like, I think we might see the Egg Guardian in Breath of the Wild 2, but we'll see what happens. How did I get into doing YouTube? That's a long story. Technically, I've been on YouTube for like 12 years. This YouTube channel was created, I think, in 2008, but it used to be called the Zelda Informer YouTube channel because it was a part of ZeldaInformer.com, which grew up into becoming one of the largest Legend of Zelda fan sites in the world, with over 3 million people viewing that site every single day, almost 1 million followers. We peaked at like 902,000 followers on Facebook. It was a big deal back in the day. Then it got bought out by somebody. I was let go a year later, and that was back in 2017 when I was let go. And then in being let go, I convinced the owner, who was going to merge the site into Zelda Dungeon, that he didn't need 2 YouTube channels. He didn't need the Zelda Informer YouTube channel and the Zelda Dungeon YouTube channel. Plus, my face had been all over the Zelda Informer YouTube channel for years. So I said, hey, can I have the channel? And he said, sure, as long as you can change the name of it, which I could. And now we're Nintendo Prime, and I've been doing YouTube ever since. I enjoy it. It sucked because at the time, Zelda Informer was my job. I was a paid contract employee, editor-in-chief of that website for years. But now this is a hobby I do for fun. I'd make a little bit of money. That's nice, but it's an enjoyable thing. I've tried doing this for a living one time seriously, and did not go well. So I don't really rely on this as a full-time anything. Maybe if there's someday it's big enough that I can start considering to hire somebody else to like edit my videos and make them better. At that point, then I might be like, yeah, all right, maybe I could start considering doing YouTube full-time. But always need a backup plan. And I'm in college right now. College isn't my backup plan. It's my primary plan, but it could become my backup plan, I guess, if the channel ever got big enough. Do you think we'll get a Splatoon 3 soon? No. I think it's going to be one Splatoon game per generation of systems. So I don't think we're getting Splatoon 3. Maybe at launch of the next gen Switch or Nintendo system, whatever it is. But I don't think we're going to get another one on the current family of systems. Could be wrong, though. It's not like we have a long history with Splatoon to draw on to figure out what they're going to do. They had one on Wii U. Wii U bombed. Then we got one on Switch. Switch didn't bomb. So I have no idea. Let's see here. How do you feel? What's your favorite non-Zelda related Switch game? No, it's tough. My answer keeps changing. Right now, it's probably Phoenix Rising. But if you want to talk about like exclusive, like Mortals Phoenix Rising is that good. But that's also not exclusive. If you want to talk about exclusives, that's a good question. I can't even look at my Switch right now because my kids are playing it. I'll probably default to Mario Odyssey. I really enjoyed Mario Odyssey a lot. Great to see I've stuck around. Thanks. What's your opinion on Doug's answer to Mario 3D All-Stars being unlimited because it's a celebration? I think it's a lazy excuse. I don't think Super Mario 3D All-Stars or Mario 35 or Fire Emblem, for that matter, for some ungodly reason, needs to be a timed exclusive. The obvious answer is one Nintendo will never publicly admit to, and that is FOMO. They are boosting sales to boost their numbers for the year. In a year, they don't even need to boost their numbers, but this was a plan they made ahead of time, so they're sticking to it, to boost their numbers, to boost their sales numbers, because fear of missing out leads to higher sales in the first few months. And because of that, and it usually leads to a boost in sales in the final month as well. So they're using it to boost sales for the fiscal year. You know, what Doug Bowser didn't address is, why is it March 31st? Because, that's a good time period for celebrate. March 31st is the last day of Nintendo of Japan's fiscal quarter, or fiscal year. It literally, the games are being removed on the last day of their fiscal year. It is so obvious what Nintendo did. And they're never going to admit it publicly, because that's admitting publicly we made this decision to abuse our consumers into buying the game now. And the thing is, if it keeps selling well, Nintendo's just going to bring it back again. And then they'll try to FOMO you again, like the next holiday period. For 1 month only, 3D All-Stars is back. They're just boosting sales. It's just a sales technique. A really shitty one. But one Nintendo has done before, and because of the success of it this time around, will do again. Like Super Mario 35, why are they getting rid of that? Because they're going to sell it to you later. It was just temporary to make you want it. They're going to give you like 6 months away from it, then they're going to sell it to you for $10. That's what Nintendo's doing. Like it's a business strategy. It's working, by the way. So they're absolutely going to continue to do it. Just wait till the Zelda 35th collection is temporary as well. What do you think will happen in the next Hyrule Warriors installment? Will it be canon or just fan service? I don't know if we're going to get another Hyrule Warriors installment. We weren't even supposed to get the second one. It only existed because the Zelda team and Eiji Aonuma in particular wanted it to exist. I don't know that we're going to get another Hyrule Warriors game. Do I play Halo? Not really. I sometimes play the new ones when they come out for a little while. But I haven't enjoyed one a lot since like Halo 2. So I haven't played much since Halo 2. I have played each one, but I haven't played them like to the point that I would say like I'm a huge fan or something. What's your favorite memory of when video games brought people together? What does that even mean? When video games brought people together. Is that suggesting that like video games don't bring people together now? Because I think video games bring people together now more than they ever have. Or do you just mean, maybe you just mean, what's my favorite memory that is about video games bringing people together? That's fair. For me personally, it's probably a birthday party I had as a kid where we played NES Track and Field and we turned it into a tournament with like 20 of us. That was fun. That was one of my favorite memories as a kid. One of my few birthday parties that involved video game anything, and it was a blast. Track and Field, man. And we did it with the running pad and everything. None of the cheating NES controller. If you guys didn't know, you could cheat in that game in some of the sprinting events. If you had an NES controller and you took a pencil and you just took it between the A and B button and you just go back and forth really, you could go back and forth from the A and B button faster than you can with your two fingers alternating. Or definitely faster than your thumb. But even if you were doing this, you could do it faster than your fingers alternating, and that would lead to you like getting insane times. Literally, you take your number 2 pencil, specifically a number 2 pencil that has that's flat edge. That has like the how many flat edges on it. Those were the ones that are the best. Those ones hit the button the quicker than the round ones did. Just go. Oh, it was great. It was great. Used to cheat so bad at that game. You could cheat a little bit on with the running pad too. Like if you're doing the jumps, because you can like jump off the pad then jump back on the pad. To get longer long jumps and stuff instead of jumping up and it stopping when you land. But then you'd have to like time it because if it's too long, your guy's just gonna wipe out and then the jump doesn't count. Can you do more than one giveaway? I have to eat dinner. Can I do one? Well, I'm not gonna do a giveaway based on when you eat dinner. The giveaways are based on my time. Do you think we'll get Switch Virtual Console? No. Nintendo's made that pretty clear. Heard rumors of DLC for Age of Calamity with Captain Falcon being in it. That seems very cool. No. Captain Falcon won't be in DLC. This is like a canon story game. There will be DLC. There's DLC for every Warriors game, but it's going to be Zelda content, guys. Look at what DLC you got in Hyrule Warriors. It's going to be like that. We're going to get Zelda content. We're not going to get Captain Falcon. If I'm wrong, great, but like they haven't done that in the past, so why would they do that now? You think Joy-Con drift will be fixed if there's a Switch Pro? I hope so. I hope the Switch Pro includes a controller redesign. Thoughts on new Mario game potentially being Super Mario Odyssey sequel? I think it's pretty high. Super Mario Odyssey has quickly become the best-selling 3D Mario game of all time, and it's like not even close. A sequel makes a lot of sense. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't happened yet, and maybe it was going to happen this year, but then COVID, so maybe it'll be a 2021 game. We'll see. I have no idea what Nintendo's plans are for 2021 because they won't tell us anything about 2021 other than a Wii U port with new content. Yeah. I guess you could argue Pokemon Snap is technically listed for 2021, but it's not Nintendo first party, so. What am I going to do for Christmas? What nobody should be doing. I am wearing a beat 'em up shirt. Shout out, man, to beat 'em ups. Yes, I am doing what nobody should be doing. We are having our family get together for Christmas at my parents' house. And I know it's the year of COVID and people shouldn't be doing it, but that is just what my family has decided. So I'm just praying none of us get sick or pass the sickness on to grandparents or something that can't handle it. But everyone in my family has decided that's what we're going to do. So that's just what it's going to be. I'm not worried about me or my kids. More worried about like my grandma, stuff like that. But it is what it is. We're all getting together. So we're just going to treat it like it's any other year, I guess. So knock on wood that nothing bad happens. Where's my Santa hat? Upstairs. I have a Santa hat upstairs. I'm not wearing it now because it gets really warm. Like, it's legitimately a warm hat. So I don't really wear it in the house very often. Do you think we will get Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remakes on Switch? I hope so, but I kind of doubt it. I think the 35th Anniversary Collection is the best chance for it, but I still, like, if we get it, it's just going to be like what they did with Super Mario 64, where it's just Ocarina of Time, like, running in an emulator in HD. I don't know if I really want them to do that, but it's possible that they do that. And then we will get Majora's Mask because of reasons. Same reason we don't have Odyssey 2. Just reasons. You think Wind Waker HD for Switch 2021? Yeah, it'll be part of the Zelda 35th Anniversary Collection. It'll be Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and probably Ocarina of Time emulated in the HD. It'll be a really lazy collection of games, but they'll sell it to you for $60. Which, they sold the Wind Waker HD for $60, and they sold Twilight Princess HD for $60, so you could argue it's kind of a deal. Will I do a Smash tournament in Discord? Probably not. Thanks for the question, though. Do you think... Oh, there's a lot of questions. I guess I'll skip ahead here. You think Wind Waker HD for Switch? I already said that. Do you think the content from Mario Kart Tour would be included in Mario Kart 9? It's always possible. I feel like the Mario Kart Tour tracks are probably a little short, but for a full game. But, you know, I don't know. They tend to include courses from every game, so wouldn't be surprised if like some of the courses got in. Your favorite Breath of the Wild champion and favorite Breath of the Wild NPC? Well, my favorite champion's Rivali. I love that cocky son of a bitch. He is amazing. He reminds me most of my personality. I could be a real cocky son of a bitch sometimes, and I know it. I know I can be. I try to hold it back. I try to humble myself. I find a lot of ways to humble myself, but there's, let's just say, I think pretty highly of myself. I expect big things of myself. I have a self-confidence right now that is like on cloud nine. Doesn't mean I think I'm better than people. I think that's what happens is people confuse, you know, high self-worth and like self-awareness and high like a certain level, I guess, of cockiness that kind of comes along with being, you know, I don't know, I guess being the way I am, that they confuse that with thinking I'm better than people. I don't think I'm really better than anyone, but I do think I'm pretty fucking great. Not because I do these giveaways. I just think I'm a pretty awesome guy. Pretty good. Like, yeah, I'm working on the weight thing, so I can feel good about that. That's like the last thing. Like, graduating college and finishing my weight loss is like the last things on my like checklist of the things that'll complete me being what I feel is like the ideal version of myself. Because I'm already pretty like, oh, look at this. You see this? You see this? The scruff? Dude, even the scruff is my symbol of like, damn, I look good. And I know it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm using this stupid big brain of mine for like the first time in a long time. I feel really good about that. It's just that certain level of confidence I have now that I haven't had for a long time. But it's here, and it's here to stay. And I'm really effing grateful it's here. How do you do it? Believe in yourself. Love yourself. That's where it starts first. Don't love yourself obsessively, like where you're like staring in the mirror and you're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'd bone that. Get over here, you sexy man. Don't do dumb stuff like that. That's obsessive. But like, just loving yourself, loving who you are, accepting who you are, loving yourself for it, and being proud of who you are. Do you think playing a full base game of Smash Ultimate that only includes modes like Subspace or Smash Run with extra features separate from Smash Ultimate? What do I think about it? You didn't ask a question. You think Prince of Persia's remastered would come to the Switch? Yes. Well, yes. Prince of Persia specifically, yes. In fact, I think part of the reason it looks the way it does is because it's coming to the Switch. Huge PP. Oh, yeah, look at that scruff. I don't have my hair up today. Usually my hair is like styled up a bit. Didn't do it today. Figured I look good. Au naturel. No product in the hair. Do you think Nintendo will make a Mario game that's more on the difficult than the accessible side? Probably not. Do you support the LGBTQ plus community? Somebody's trying to get me to say something that's going to end up making me hated by people one way or another. Here's what I'll say about that. We don't talk about religion or politics. It's not technically a religion or political issue. Here's what I'll say. I don't care what gender you are or what gender you consider yourself to be. I don't care what you prefer, in terms of a partner. Whether they have, I don't care what they have going on below the belt. I don't care about your personal beliefs. I just don't care. And when you don't care, you find that I'm fine with whatever people are, want to be, think they are, what they're born as, whatever. I don't care. You want to be gay, straight, lesbian, trans, whatever. I don't even know. There's so many, you want to be, what do they call it, gender fluid, or I don't know. There's so many different, I can't even keep up. There's so many damn terminologies for all this stuff. Even when we start talking about, it used to just be LGBT or LGBT, and then now it's LGBTQ plus. Like I don't even know what all the initials mean anymore. I can't keep up with it. All I know is I don't care what you are, what you do. I'm not going to judge you for it. Be you. I think everyone has the freedom to be whoever the hell they think they are, know themselves to be, or whatever. So in terms of that, it doesn't bother me. Be whoever. In terms of my personal preference, I could never be with a trans woman, as an example. Couldn't do it. My personal preference. Some people have said, because that is my personal preference, that means I don't support trans or trans rights. I did not say that. I said my personal preference is to be with someone who is born a woman who identifies as a woman. That is my personal preference. And I always tell people that say, if you can't respect my choice, my preferences, how do you expect me to respect yours? You want me to respect your beliefs, your feelings, your choices, then respect mine. If you're going to call me names over it because I personally can't be with a trans woman that makes me evil, then be that way. I can't change your mind. I can only say that's my preference. You want me to be okay with yours, then be okay with mine. We are in this world now where being someone like me that prefers that is somehow evil and wrong. You're a cis, white, straight male. You're everything wrong with the world. Like, since when was it wrong to be into that? Why, how is that wrong? It's not evil. It's almost like if you're not gay, trans, bi, straight, or not straight, whatever it is. If you're not one of those whatever terms in there, suddenly you're like a bad guy or something because I prefer women that are born as a woman, that identify as a woman. I literally, that's what I prefer. Actually, that's not even what I prefer. That's what I'm into. I'm not into men. I'm not into women who become trans men. I'm not into guys that become trans women. And when I say women, I realize that that's like, gender fluid, whatever, what you're born as, what your physical nature is born as in terms of your sex, I guess. I don't even know how you're supposed to say it anymore. Whether you have a man bit or a female bit, and so whether your body naturally produces more testosterone or more estrogen, okay? And I know there's like a 1% or less than 1% where some people are kind of born literally gender fluid, where they're like, their chromosomes can't decide if they're male or female genetically. I get that. But it's such a low amount of people. I'm sorry that they're going to probably deal with gender identity crises their whole life. But it's not that I don't care what you are. But respect my preferences and I'll respect yours. All right, let's move on. Are people getting upset? Best Shrek movie? I mean, nothing beats the original. Your respect went up, thanks. I mean, there's going to be people that I've stated this opinion before on live stream, and people got like, oh my God, you're so anti. I'm like, what am I anti? Because I don't want to be with someone who is that way. It doesn't make me anti anything. It just means I have a preference, just like they have a preference. Just like you could be into men, it doesn't mean you're attracted to all men. Like there's going to be even subtypes within that you're attracted. Like I'm not attracted to every woman on the planet that was born a woman, but like, we all have our types. It's dumb. The world has gotten to a dumb place where it's so hard to have those conversations. It's just my try not to ask political or sensitive subjects in Nintendo Prime because it might go down not so well for people in the chat or him. It is what it is. I don't really run and hide from much. We just stay away from politics and religion because it's too polarizing. I've never shied away. I wear a cross around my neck every day. I am born, raised Roman Catholic, and I hate some of the assumptions made because of it. And I'm still a Roman Catholic to this day, and I'll probably be a Roman Catholic the rest of my life. But I don't need to defend my religious beliefs to anybody. You don't have to believe. You can believe whatever you want. I really don't care. It's your personal choice in your life. That's why we just stay away from it, because then it just starts getting down rabbit holes of beliefs. Favorite 3DS model? I mean, the new Nintendo 3DS. The one with the changeable faceplates, just because you can change faceplates. I think it's really cool. Should I get a modded Switch? I mean, what's the modded Switch? What's the purpose of the modded Switch? What's it modded for? Homebrew? Overclocking? Like, what are your plans? Do you think Nintendo has some new Joy-Cons in the works with all these lawsuits coming forth? Not at the moment, because if they did, it would validate the lawsuits and Nintendo would lose a lot of money. But they could have a redesigned Joy-Con in the works for new hardware in Switch Pro, because then if they're not fixing it because it's a problem, they're releasing a new type of hardware so they can get around the lawsuits. I think Switch Pro is the best chance we have at fixed Joy-Cons, and even then, do we really think Nintendo's going to fix it? One of the only issues with the DualSense controller is it's using the same control sticks as the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4, which also was known before the Joy-Cons to have the worst drift of all the modern systems. And then Switch came out and it was even worse. So like companies tend to just reuse stuff until they're forced not to. Do you think playing a full base game of Smash Ultimate that only includes modes like Subspace and Smash Run with extra features? No. That's like... So if it just included the modes and didn't include the actual ability to smash, no. That like defeats the purpose. Release a fighting game where you can't actually do fighting against your friends. No. As a DLC to Ultimate, sure, but no. I don't even know what they're gonna do for the next Smash game. Cause like, how do you follow up Ultimate when they're done making characters? Who knows? Maybe they have a whole nother DLC run of characters at this point, beyond the current ones. Like, whenever they're done adding characters, how do you make another Smash Bros. Game? This was literally the or Smash Bros. Done. I can't imagine a world where Nintendo will let it be done, but how do you make another Smash Bros. Game? Now, when you talk about how Sakurai has stated that like the last 3 Smash games were the last Smash game. He doesn't get to decide if it's the last Smash game. Sakurai does not own Smash. Sakurai is not even a Nintendo employee. Sakurai is a third-party person that Nintendo contracts to make Smash. Right now, they have been passing more and more duties during Ultimate over to other developers and not necessarily relying so much on him. Why? Because they're preparing to transition Smash away from Sakurai. Believe it or not. They might still try to use him as a figurehead, like they do with Miyamoto, but they're trying to slowly move Smash Bros. Development away from Sakurai. Smash Bros. Is not going anywhere. It's going to be a 20 million plus seller. The best selling fighting game ever made, and it's not even close. They're clearly going to make another one. I just don't know how you follow up Smash Ultimate. I just don't know how. Because like anything that's less than what Smash Ultimate is now is going to feel like an inferior experience to me. Like this roster size, like I just don't know how you do it. How do you do it? Smash has done something that's never been done before. Like Smash Ultimate, never been done before. This amount of franchises, this amount of characters, this amount of stages, never been done before. How the hell do you follow this game up? I don't know. I think they might try to skirt around next generation, and instead of making a new Smash game, they release the Super Smash Ultimate Deluxe Edition, where it has all of the content, all the DLC content, every content release ever made for it in the one game. So I think for one gen, we might get a break from Smash, and they just resell Ultimate. But after that, I have no freaking idea what they're going to do with this franchise. No one, it's a conversation we don't really have very often. But it's like, what the hell happens with the future of Smash? I literally can't even conceptualize a new Smash game happening after Ultimate. I mean, what, remastering old ones? Oh my god, bring back Melee, remaster it, put online on it. Okay, but like, that's still not new. Like, what's a new Smash game going to be? I don't know, man. I mean, they're not going to let the franchise go. It sells too much. It sells too much. It'd be like saying they're done making Mario games because Super Mario Odyssey or the producer and director behind Super Mario Odyssey doesn't want to make Mario games anymore. So they're done making Mario games. I'm like, no, they're not. So they're not done making Smash games. I don't know how you determine what the hell is next. And maybe Sakurai will still have a small role. I'm sure Nintendo will try to keep him as a small role. Sakurai has been wanting to stop every single time. And he said, I still did Ultimate as like a swan song to Satoru Iwata. Rest in peace, man. But it's like, yeah, it might be a swan song, but when Nintendo writes that fat check, are you really going to turn it down? Because Nintendo will probably write Sakurai a fat-ass check to make another Smash game. Or at least be a producer of another Smash game, if not the director. So, we'll see. Money talks sometimes. But I think there'll be a break. I don't think... It might be a decade before we get another Smash game. So I think there'll be a break. Because I think they're going to repackage and resell Smash Ultimate. It'll be in 4K or something. I don't know. But Nintendo always comes up with legitimately most surprising crap. Gotta say, I'm not that worried. It's just the size and scope of this game is unlike any game before it. So that's the concern. To top what this game has done. Especially if they ever try to build from the ground up. I don't know. Smash might be at the point that they can never build from the ground up again. They might just be literally taking the old game and then iterating on top of it. So maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know. Not my concern. I'm not the one that has to do it. So, do you think for a new Switch they could add ray tracing to games like Pokemon, Zelda, and Smash? Sure, but I doubt it. I wouldn't expect ray tracing. Ray tracing barely even works on a 3090. You put a game at high settings on a 3090 and turn ray tracing on, it's less than 60 FPS. It's not... Ray tracing at a hardware level is not playable. Now, the ray tracing that can be done at a software level, we've actually had that going back all the way to the N64. It's just not widely used. So I don't think that ray tracing is even worth talking about. All this, oh, yeah, the Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5 support ray tracing. Oh, look at ray tracing in miles per hour. It's really not that big of a difference. Like, ray tracing barely works on the best of the best hardware for gaming. It's not going to suddenly be there. Like, literally, 3090 is the best there is in the whole market. It's a $1,500 graphics card. Has ray tracing. Can barely do it. So let's just be honest. The performance hit of ray tracing is not worth. It's not worth the better lighting. And as Cyberpunk, one thing it has proven, Cyberpunk 2077, is that you can have really good lighting without ray tracing on. lighting engines have gotten so good, you can get really close to ray tracing without ray tracing. Best Switch controller, I mean, is there any debate? It's a Pro controller. I mean, I like playing with this one a lot, but I mean, it's not, any better or worse than a Pro controller. I think it's a little bit more durable. The control sticks, I don't have drift on this controller, but I wouldn't say it's any better or worse than a Pro controller. I could see Smash becoming a live service. How much Gen console will it take to have a 4K capable Nintendo console as powerful as the PlayStation 5 and Series X? How many Gen consoles that have a 4K capable Nintendo? Well, if they stick with the portable Switch, I mean, it'll probably be like 3 gens from now. Depends on where technology goes. What do you think about the Nintendo World Direct? I thought it was pointless, but neat. Like, it's neat looking for a theme park that we're not going to be able to visit in the United States. And the U.S. one's not going to be visitable for like 2 or 3 years. So, it's a thing. It's a thing that existed. I will say this. It was nice to see Miyamoto again, because we haven't seen him in a long time. Nice to see him smiling. Miyamoto looks old. But Miyamoto is old, guys. He's 68. Like, he should be retired. He shouldn't even be involved with Nintendo anymore. But he is. So, Miyamoto, it's always nice to see Miyamoto. Especially when he's doing fun stuff. Waiting for Mario Kart Maker. That's what Mario Kart Live is Mario Kart Maker. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit is that. Noah. Have you ever played an Ace Attorney game? Yes. Of course I have. Objection! Of course I played Ace Attorney. I think I've only played like 2 of the games. How many games are there? 3, 4? I don't even remember. Maybe there only is 2. Oh, it's got to be more than 2. Do you think the demand for free Melee will go anywhere, or will Nintendo's just going to ignore them and the movement's going to die out someday? Nintendo's not changing. Nintendo hasn't changed with the Smash community in 20 years. Why do people think they're going to change now? It's not going to change. It's been the same. It's going to continue to be the same. We can keep hoping that Nintendo learns and changes. They're not. They're stubborn. They're not moving on this. They do not give 2 shits about Smash as a competitive game in a serious capacity. They don't. They just do not care. They just say, LOL, Ultimate sold 20 million, shut up. They don't care. And they're probably never going to care. They have not cared in 20 years. They have pretended to care. That's where some of the community gets frustrated, is when Nintendo pretends that they care. But they really don't. Well, I love a Paper Zelda. Dude, Paper Zelda would be the bomb. That clean, polished Nintendo world, as soon as they let people in, it's going to be filthy, dirty, garbage on the floor. Well, so that all depends, Mr. Game and Swap. So I like theme parks. I've been to a lot of theme parks. The thing about theme parks is how dirty they are is really determined by the theme park itself. As an example, when you go to Disney World, it does not look dirty at all. Disney World cleans things like a beast. They maintain things like a beast. Everything always looks really, really good. You don't see things that look run down, really, at Disney World. Same is true at Disneyland, but that's Disney. I don't know about Universal because I've never been to most of the Universal parks. So I'm not sure how well Universal is at upkeep and keeping things looking nice. I assume Nintendo would not enter this partnership if they were worried about their stuff looking gross and getting grungy. I'm pretty sure that Universal is going to be upkeeping it pretty well just to keep Nintendo happy, as long as the Nintendo World thing is a major attraction that makes a lot of money. If it ends up not making much money, then. Now, Six Flags down in Chicago seems to be pretty grungy to me. The roller coasters are great. They seem to do a good job cleaning the actual roller coasters down there, but like the actual park, it could use some work, some love. You've never been to a Disney theme? Yeah, the Disney theme parks they're really good at upkeep. You know, they don't want to break the illusion for children. Disney's all about that Disney magic and keeping it a magical experience and keeping you Disney fans for life. So they really try hard to make sure their theme parks match, as close to the magic as kids feel when they, watch the movies. Yeah, Nintendo is partnered with Universal Studios, who's not only making a Mario movie, but doing theme parks. They have 3 of them opening. 2 in the U.S., 1's opening in Japan in February. Yeah, Six Flags in Chicago is great. Dude, the rides are great. They maintain the rides really well. But yeah, the park itself, I mean, it could use some grounds maintenance, some more people working grounds maintenance. Is what I would say based on the last time I was there. It's not like it's horrible. You know, I don't think it's like, oh my god, I won't go. But I mean, yeah, it's just like going to any fair. You know, you go to Valley Fair in Minnesota, you go to my local fair in Wisconsin. Like, it's gonna be dirty. But I wouldn't say it's run down. There are some places that legitimately look run down. What's up? Because why not? You think the Switch Pro would get better motion controls? Wait, a Mario movie? Yeah, they're making a Mario movie. That's not new news. That's not new news. It's due to come out in like 2022. If you could only go to one theme/amusement park, which one would you go to? I mean, it's hard to say anything other than Disney World, but I've already been. I kind of... Do they still... Is it Universal or whoever? Who has the Harry Potter world? I've always wanted to go to the Harry Potter stuff. If it's still there. I don't even know if it's still there. Maybe they've taken it down now. But I've always wanted to go to the park that had the Harry Potter stuff in it. It's Universal, yeah. That's where I if that's still up, I really want to go to that before it's not up anymore. Because I grew up a big Harry Potter fan, read all the books. I don't care about the controversies with the author after the fact. Doesn't change how good the books are. The books are still great. You could be a great author and not necessarily be the greatest person. That's just the way it goes. So, I really like the books. I really like the movies. It's decent, yeah. I would like to visit it. You know, I want to go to Diagon Alley, man. Just one time. Just one time. Just one time, man. They just add new content. Yeah, I really want to go to it. And I figured it was still going because they still have another Fantastic Beasts movie to come. So I figured that it's still going to happen. But I know the Fantastic Beasts series isn't doing that well. So I worry that, you know, once we get removed from the 3rd movie, you know, it's not going to be around much longer. But who knows? Maybe it's so popular, it's continuing. I don't know how popular Harry Potter even still is these days. I'd like to see a new Harry Potter movie featuring the original actors when they're adults. There is some stories that they could draw on from that, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. Have I tried Among Us on Switch? I have not tried it on Switch. How do you think the new Pokemon gen will be handled? Probably as badly as the... It'll be handled. Like, can we expect them to handle anything good? How are you liking the new Hyrule Warriors? Love it. I have a review of it, but the review has a bunch of spoilers. All right. I gotta get winding things down here. Let's get our last giveaway of the stream. Last one. All right. Enter. Remember, only type this out one time. Hold on. Here we go. By typing. Let's see here. What? You can have one, yeah. All right. Ready? Here we go. This will be for a $20 eShop gift card. $20 hairs. Not doll hairs. Wouldn't it be funny if I'm like, yes, yeah, I said you get doll hairs. Then I have to actually go grab one of my daughter's doll, cut off 20 hairs, and send it to you. Here we go. Bam. Type out I'm awesome, no apostrophe, capital I, capital A. I'm awesome. Wouldn't it be funny? Guys, I'm giving away 1,000 doll hairs. I actually send someone 1,000 doll hairs. That'd be great. There's no message. Did it not go live? Why did my message? Yeah, it did. My message is up. Giveaway starts here. $20 by typing I'm awesome. It's there. Nintendo Prime is awesome. Look at David the Bear trying to suck up. Trying to suck up. And it's funny. I type that in there and suddenly the view count's going up. The view count's going up. Of course the view count's going up because the giveaway's happening. Hey, I didn't even notice we hit 180 likes. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys for that. Thank you so much for all the likes on the stream. Thank you for stopping out, too. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone. This is the last time I see you guys on a live stream until the new year. Sweet. I have no idea. I don't even know what tomorrow holds for me. I'm busy all the damn time, so this time of year is crazy, man. I'm awesome. No, you're not, dude. Don't lie. I'm awesome. All right. And we have some spamming, which gets you disqualified. And doom. All right. Can't enter anymore. Entries have ended. Entries are over. Hey, we had 199 likes. Are we going to hit 200? Entries are over. You guys should stop spamming. Since spamming doesn't get you a win anyways. Before I announce the winner, we're at 209. Look at that. 209. Before I answer anything, just because I can, just because I want to, just because it just feels right. It just feels right. I needed a shot. I needed the shot of shots. We're gonna grab a brand new cup over here. We're gonna grab a brand new cup here. Okay, it's like a split mug situation here. We're gonna pull one of these mugs out. What are the pictures in there? Oh yeah, those are of a certain fans. I have not used these cups. We're going to use it for the shot. A COVID shot. Shot. Got to end this stream with a nice one and get that winner call out. Man, I cannot get this thing open. That is some strong industrial tape. Holy crud. I need an actual knife. Time to get the box cutter. Oh, we have a box cutter. That is one strong. So, of course, I must ask you guys, and I have a feeling of which one's going to win. But do I do my drink? Do I do my drink out of the pink or the yellow? The pink or the yellow? Do. Yellow. Yellow has money in it, too, so that'll be a lovely one. Time to destroy. Pink, yellow, Pinot, yellow, pink. Oh my gosh. There are so many. I thought this was going to be a landslide. Instead, it's like pretty even. It's pretty even. All right, well, I guess we're going yellow that has money in it for some reason. I'm not smashing anything. Are you smashing something? No. All right. No, there isn't. That's quite a bit more than one shot. That's quite a bit more than one shot. The money cup. How do you even drink? I suppose you gotta drink it with the round side. So you gotta drink it like this. Let me no. Let me get the winner picked here. And then I'll do this. Then I'll do this little drinky drink. Man, there's so many entries. This is crazy. All right. Let me click the button. And the winner is, congrats at, I'm going to type this out. All right. Congrats at David the Bear. David the Bear. Congratulations, my dude. Contact me, as it says, on Twitter or on Discord. All right. Let me. You're still. Dude, we're all winners here. We're all winners. Let's just be honest. We're all winners. Because we're all alive. We're all here for the holidays. And you guys get to watch me do a half mug. Oh, jeez. It's leaking. Like triple barrel shot. Let's go. Cheers. Got it. Proof it's empty. Did it. That was like a double shot. Holy crap, that was a lot. I thought I was going to have to chug it, like gulp it down a few times. Half mug chug. That's what we call it. I don't know if yellow really won. It's not like I had a poll up between yellow and pink. There were so many people. I'm like, you know what? All my money was in there, so why not use the dirty mug? Nice cups. Ha! Ha! That's what she said. Nice cups. I feel victory through my veins. Raw victory. Oh, shoot up quick. I need to get some raw steroid power. I'm just kidding. How is that mug? It's interesting. It was very difficult to drink out of it. Good thing I have a wide mouth. Victory music time. No victory music. Are they magnetic? No, they're not magnetic. Where do you get cool cups like those? I don't know. From people, I get them from cool people that send me pictures of their children that I'm not going to show publicly. That's where I get it from. People who like to send me fun boxes, including apparently a small holiday one that didn't it arrive today. I don't even know. I haven't checked the mail yet. Why don't you go check the mail? Here, kids. I am a father of 3. Show me the money! It's not that much. We're talking change. Change. Don't you know? This is how I pay my bills. I walk up to like the, to XL Energy and I'm like, hey, here's my $400 bill this month in electricity in pennies. This is the police. Woo! All right. Stadia isn't half bad. That's all I can say about it. Not sure I like the pricing model. But all right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had a lovely time watching Nintendo Prime. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And I'll catch you guys whenever I have another video, live stream, or something going up. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next. I have no idea. It's kind of a chill week. I just got done with my own finals. Which, by the way, I'm sure some people have heard by now, but I can't say it enough. I aced it. 4 A's, baby. 4 classes, 4 A's, straight A semester in college because I'm awesome. That's how I'm ending my 2020, as a straight A student in college. That's how I end my 2020. Hopefully you guys end your 2020 just as epically as I am. You guys think this is great. Wait till I actually graduate college, and I'm like, dude, there's a college grad stream. There's a college grad stream going to happen in 2022. It's going to be baller. All right. Peace. Later, guys.